Imagine getting a notification on your phone that someone is at your front door. You're not home. You check the live feed and you see a man dressed like a utility worker. It seems normal, right? Maybe he's reading a meter. But then, in a matter of seconds, that feeling of normalcy shatters and you realize you're watching a crime unfold in real time. That's the exact nightmare a homeowner in Alberta, Canada lived through on October 16, 2018. It was 1:35 in the afternoon, broad daylight. He was at work when his Ring camera sent a motion alert. At first, he wasn't too worried. The man on his doorstep was dressed like any other telecom or utility worker in the area. But the situation was about to take a terrifying turn. The man didn't just ring the bell and leave. He started banging on the door, insistently. Then he pressed his face against the window, peering deep into the house, checking to see if anyone was home. And that's when the homeowner knew this was no official visit. His suspicions skyrocketed. The visitor then pulled on a glove, clearly trying to avoid leaving fingerprints, and started trying to pry the door open with his bare hands. But it gets even more brazen. The man signals to someone off camera, an accomplice. A second man in a Yankees cap walks into view, coolly acting as a lookout, scanning the quiet neighborhood while his partner gets to work. And that's when the tools came out. The first man pulls what looks like a massive screwdriver and starts violently forcing it into the door frame, trying to lever the door open. The sound of the struggle must have been awful. This wasn't a sneaky burglary anymore. This was a full-on, aggressive break-in in the middle of the day. What would you do if you were watching this happen to your own home? The homeowner, watching this all unfold live on his phone, had one defense left.
Get away from the door.
The two-way talk function. As the door is literally being forced open, his voice suddenly booms from the doorbell speaker. Get away from the door. The effect is instant. The illusion that the house is empty is broken. After a moment of stunned panic, they both turn and sprint out of frame, leaving the door damaged but unopened. The homeowner gave the footage to the police, and it eventually made its way to Facebook. And this is where the story gets a local twist. Dozens of neighbors and residents commented, claiming they knew exactly who these two men were. They were identified publicly by people in their own community. But here's where closes the case. Despite being recognized by their own community, the official record goes cold. There are no news reports of their arrest, no court documents. It's as if they vanished back into the city. Their plans for that house, forever a secret. We're left with unsettling questions. These men were dressed for the part, suggesting planning. They had tools and a lookout. This was a professional operation. Most people think they were planning an armed robbery, but with that level of aggression, others wonder if they were after something more specific, or if the house itself was the target for a more personal reason. The fact we don't know what they intended to do inside is perhaps the most chilling part of all. Let me know in the comments, what do you think was their ultimate goal? A quick robbery? Or something more sinister? And why do you think they were never officially caught? If you have your own theories, I want to hear them. And subscribe for more stories where the truth is hiding just out of frame.